Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek, you are watching Kevin the Geek, and I have a special reaction today. So, of course, I started a Patreon a little while ago, and in order to kind of get it, the ball rolling, what I did is I offered a guaranteed reaction to the first 5 people who signed up to the Patreon, and this choice today comes from Paul. Paul has requested that I do a reaction to My Parents Are Aliens. I have a vague memory of watching this when I was a kid, because he sent me the link, I downloaded the file, and I briefly checked it out just to make sure it worked, and the theme tune and the theme kind of sequence it vaguely rings a bell. So I think this might be the first time I'm kind of reacting to a kids show on the channel. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a bit different. So thank you, Paul, for using this as your suggestion. I can't lie. It's one of the strangest ones I thought could possibly be suggested. But hey, I thank you for doing it. Thank you for being a member of the Patreon. And let's check out My Parents Are Alien. This is the very first episode of the show. So let's see what we got. It's the aliens. These aliens here. This is what I vaguely remember. Oh, that in the cooking world is known as cremated.
I can't stop it happening.
Oh!
What's the matter?
What if it happens in Marks and Spencer's?
Bloody hell. I think in Marks and Spencer's, if you just sneeze, you're probably going to get arrested. So having a morphing ear or nose, yeah, that'll be the least of your concerns.
Hi guys. Seen Dave Lockett?
No.
God, that is some 90s hair I've ever seen here. Check out them spikes. Nice transitions.
Kidneys in custard.
Yeah.
Did you put these here, Sophie?
Yes, I get very hot eyes.
Dave Lockett's having a party.
And hot breast too?
No, I've frozen some herbs in there. I think it's mint left, parsley right.
Kids, there's chocolate brownies.
Yum.
They're not homemade.
Oh.
What about you two? You'll be sent to a centre for the unexplained and tested for weirdness.
Oh, like E.T.
No.
Oh, that bit was so sad.
I can't remember E.T. I know I watched E.T. as a kid. I remember nothing about that other than that's literally all I remember. I'll have to rewatch it at some point.
But I thought I'd learnt how to be human. I always shout at other drivers, and I'm in love with Brad Pitt.
You're a great human, but you're a lousy parent. No, grown-ups are never cheerful like that.
No, we're not.
You've got to say something like, terrible, but someone's got to pay the mortgage.
Oh, I remember. There's a thing the kids do.
You do that once more and you're grounded.
Better. Let's try it again.
Oh, do we have to?
Yes.
My finger's exhausted.
Bloody hell. Okay, that was My Parents Are Aliens. How bizarre was that? Weirdly not that bizarre, actually. I mean, obviously, it's a kids' show, isn't it? So, you know, it is just weird and bonkers, as it would be for kids. But there's definitely a few moments in that basically featured lines and gags and whatnot that I definitely would not have got when I was a kid. You know, I think as a kid watching it, it would have been things like the morphing. That would have been the funny stuff for me. And I think that is what is sometimes good with watching something that you may have seen as a kid and then rewatching it again as an adult, you just appreciate that people creating kids shows do actually think about the parents, the grandparents, the aunts, the uncles, you know, the adults who are often forced to watch, you know, the most, I don't know, juvenile stuff. Babysitting my nephew, some of the stuff that he has on, I'm just like, oh my god, I am so bored of watching this same show over and 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 over again, and hearing that same rubbish music over and over and over again. You know, I mean, for him, one of the shows he's probably watched the most growing up. I mean, bear in mind he's nearly 4 at the moment. Has been like Something Special. You know, that show with Mr. Tumble. Which I like as a show for using sign language and stuff, because that was one of the first ways that he could really learn to communicate was through sign language. Before he was really able to talk, you know, he could say like thank you and you know, little things like that, which is really, really good. But as an adult, you know, him watching the same stuff over again, he's just like, oh, I really don't want to hear this song anymore. So I like it when creators of kids shows put in something for the grown-ups. You know, I quite like that. Well, Paul, thank you so very much for using your reaction on this. It was, like I said, the most randomest of choices, but I enjoyed it. It surprised me with it being the first episode that I didn't kind of. I mean, they sort of explained the general kind of idea and the premise, but in a way, I almost thought like it would show. Not that I remembered it, but it would show them being fostered. You know, rather than have them already being in that foster environment. I guess in future episodes and future series, it would develop them and try and show them adjusting to human life, probably in similar kind of ways. But I mean, it was silly, it was harmless, it was fun. So yeah, thank you for making this your choice. And again, thank you for being part of the Patreon. If you guys want to see more content, of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Consider joining the Patreon to get early access and exclusive content. And drop your comments below. Let me know your thoughts. But that's going to do it for this reaction. So thank you very much once again. For now, my name's Kevin. I'm a geek. And you've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.